Would those lyrics get to you?
I mean...
Say what? Hey guys, welcome back to Say What Reacts. We're back again with a new reaction for you guys. I have Sandi with me here today.
Hello.
Sandi's only here for a limited time. And
Very limited now.
although she knows of GOT7, she has her own reaction channel.
I do.
But she has never reacted or dove in to GOT7. Of course, Bam Bam is known.
I have reacted to Bam Bam.
Oh, have you?
Bam.
Oh, Bam.
And I have reacted to Jackson.
Yeah.
So those are the two members I know.
Yeah. That's it. That's where it ends.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to teach. That being said, you guys, well, if you don't, you should know by now that my boyfriend is the biggest Agase. His old group is GOT7 and his alt is JB. So I told him that we're reacting today and he gave me a list. He gave me two different lists, 5 and 5 in a particular order. And that's what we're doing. We are following his suggestions of what he wants her to see in this order. So if you aren't happy with it, you're going to have to get over it because this is an alt GOT7 biased person saying, this is what I want Sandi to react to. So that's what we're doing. And you can never go wrong with Brian's suggestions anyway. Honestly, he has the greatest suggestions. So this reaction, we are going to be reacting to Teenager, Hard Carry, You Are, Look, and Lullaby. And then stay tuned for part 2 because we'll do another 5 on part 2. So yeah, I'm so excited. I really hope that it allows us to do 5 without blocking anything because sometimes JYP is, I don't know, man, it's weird sometimes. I'm not even gonna go there. Not even. I can't. JY Poppy. Oh
Especially
God.
On a 7 video.
No,
Lord have mercy.
You're not even.
Yeah. I do sometimes just listen to K-pop radio, and so there might be things that I've heard.
You're like, wait, I've heard this.
Haven't.
But you didn't know it was them.
On. It's just like casual listening.
Yeah,
so.
And even if you like, because I'm looking at Teenager and I'm like, there is no way that Sandi hasn't heard
honest,
Teenager.
If something is familiar to me, I'll be like,
oh yeah,
I've heard this. So
yeah,
this
for
sounds
sure.
familiar, so you'll know.
Yeah.
But music video
like,
wise, I don't think I've seen.
Yeah, like Sandi's heard Just Right and Not by the Moon.
Those I heard randomly, and
so,
I added them to my playlist. But.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, I'm super excited. Let me put this on pause. I'm excited. I know it's like it like fits perfect in the curve of like your neck.
It's like the neck pillow, but for your chin.
For your chin. It's a gigantic agabong, by the way, if you're wondering. It's a gigantic agabong plushie. You don't have to like
Tweety bird.
It is. Agase is a bird in Korean.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This might look a little weird when I clip a clip of us out though to put on a thumbnail. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, I was like,
ruined all my dreams today,
it's
man.
just your chin and face.
All my dreams. Okay.
Anyway, okay. Let's do this. I'm freaking excited. Pause warning is in the corner of the screen because there may be occasions where we pause throughout this reaction. Yeah, so just know that that's there for a reason, okay? I'm excited. There, you had to have heard this one. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Let's go.
I probably just don't know the name.
Yeah. Let's do a little bit louder. Okay, let's go. So freaking iconic.
Oh, it's gotta be running in MVs.
Oh, I should probably tell you, everyone. Okay, Mark.
Mark Twain. I know his name.
Yeah.
I know a lot of names. I just don't know the names to put to the
faces. Yeah. Jin Young, actor.
Got ears. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
he does have little ears. Yes.
The Christmas Carol thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You saw it?
No,
the trailer. Okay, yeah. I'm like, wait, is it out? Oh, that
Bam!
was not... Yeah, you know, Bam.
I know Bam. I like
That is
Yugyam.
Yugyam, our tall ass maknae.
Yugyam.
It's always a tall maknae, isn't
I
it?
wrote his name twice yesterday.
You did on our giveaways. Bam.
Bam.
That's Jackson and his hat.
I almost did
Boy.
not recognize
Yeah,
him. I had to turn my head
What is
sideways.
my hair doing?
Your hair's doing stuff?
It was. I could feel it. I don't know. Yeah, just ignore the hair. JB.
JP.
Fine ass JB. That's Yugyam again. And then Yum J. Young J. It's Young J. I call him Yum J. There's Young J. Jesus, I was really loud. I'm sorry. It scared me. Okay, maybe I do need to turn it down a little bit. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
It's on the volume, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
What's that?
What's that deep X high? X high? X high.
Hi.
I was gonna say sigh and exhale. X high.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Stop. Once was enough, guys.
Yeah, that's funny. I love how like Yugyam's like it looks like he's trying not to laugh as he's walking forward,
Like,
which is so a GOT7 thing.
like that. Yeah.
Yugyam won freaking I'm literally this is baby. What's the show Yugyam won on for dancing? I'm blanking on the name. Shit, he's blanking on the name too.
He won some.
Yeah, it was 10 was also on it. Oh my god, why am I blanking? It's like a survival show thing, but for dance. It's not, no. Something about a beat. I don't know. I don't know. I know the show and I'm blanking. I'm such shit with titles of things. It's the worst. Anyway, let us know in the comments below. But yeah, he won. He's a really good dancer.
Oh, what is it?
Would those lyrics get to you?
I mean, same, I guess. Oh, yeah.
That is
Oh
so
my god.
I cannot. Vocals. Young J. JB.
Oh, Jackson.
You've heard that, right? That chorus. You
No.
make me teen.
I
You've
don't
never
think
heard
so.
this? Oh, I thought for
But-
sure you've heard this.
I was just
grooving.
the familiarity of Jackson's
Oh,
voice.
Jackson. I can't. Okay. I just thought maybe you'd heard it.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You make me think. Age. You make me think. Age.
Oh, his voice.
I know. He's the king of dabbing, by the way. Bam.
That means a lot of things.
So Brian, every time they do that, Brian's always like baby talk because they're like nah blah 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 blah. He's like baby talk. love his smile. Oh, baby boys.
Oh, Jackson. I like the little choreo. It's simple, but it's like you can
It's
bop
super
along
groovy
to
that
it.
you make me see.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Let's be for real.
I fucking love it.
I can't. Oh, I can't with the production. It's like
The breathing in the back.
It's like, oh my goodness. What is happening? Like, I can't even imagine listening to that with like
Headphones in
Like,
your
it's
ear holes.
Persistent. After every line, someone has to exhale in your ear. Why?
Why not? Boys, he's like, yeah.
What is happening? What is happening?
That song is like so iconic.
I love that song.
I know.
I can't believe I haven't heard it.
I was like, I'm sure once it starts playing, she'll be like,
I usually melodies are usually one of the only things that stick to my memory.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't feel familiar to me at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved it.
It's fun, right?
It's a little
groove. Yeah, it's a little
vibe.
groove. I love it. So next is hard carry. So hard carry. You might have heard this one. It's harder.
Maybe.
We'll see.
The title is very...
Sounds familiar. Well, it's also was the name of their show,
Yeah,
so that might be why it's familiar. I don't know. Excuse me. This was part of the Flight series, which was the Flight Log series, which was kind of like a storyline thing. It was like a 3-part. This was one of those. So just, you may not understand what the fuck is happening in this MV. Just know that that's fine. Just a regular day. Just know that it makes sense if you don't get it. That's okay. So yeah. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. I was just gonna say, I only count 6. I'm like, where is the 7th? And I was gonna ask you if someone was missing.
Oh, he's there.
He's upside down.
He's there.
Ooh.
Blonde Jackson.
Yeah, I see that.
Blonde Jackson era.
Mesh wife beater looking.
Let's do this.
Put your... I will throw this at you. I am so mad at him sometimes. Like, why do you do the things you do? Jackson Wang. It's fine. It's wonderful.
Call me an issue maker.
Literally. Bro. He's so blonde.
He's so blonde.
He's so blonde.
Hey, welcome to my world. Let's do do this.
I can't.
I'm undercut.
I know, he looks so good.
분위기가 higher. 비행기 밖은 너무 시끄러워 quiet. 나무는 everybody knows it. 하지만 아직 왜 몰라 hungry. 어떤 일을 do 기죽지 않아. 이거는 단어로 표현하기.
Nah,
What are
baby.
these trees? Well, yeah.
I love his haircut on JB.
He looks good. Ah! First there were random floating trees, and now a random floating
Person.
person on some sand.
Yeah.
Did a plane crash land or something? No, but that's oh, and then it pitched up. Yeah, that's nice. What the fuck was that? Lift your
Just
knee
why
up.
not?
Lift your knee up.
Like, help me up.
게임에서 진 적이 없어 매번 끝장을 봐 패션이 넘쳐 거품이 살짝 긴 우린 도는 데는 안 지나 실력 있는 갬블러 분위기 패스워드 아이디는 저장 많은 사람 오늘도 날 불러 내가 끝나고 다시 비행기로 그보다 편한 침대가 없어
And now the trees, I don't know, man. They were green before, and now it's, I don't know.
And now?
Something's happening. Are they dying? Is it change of seasons? I don't know.
God, he looks so
I know
good.
there's a
God, he looks so good with his haircut. I can't. He looks so good with his
So much fun.
haircut. Ah.
Is that the I'm not saying the cage?
Yeah, Brian's still salty that it's a bluebird and not a green bird. Brian's still salty. Brian's like, who puts a blue bird in the MV and not a green one?
That is a question.
Yeah.
Flying, yeah. Hard carry. I love this hook.
It's good.
Oh!
Janine.
No? It's,
Young Jay.
That's a note.
Yeah, so inside the thing is Jin Young and then outside is Young Jay.
What? Be careful. Don't hit him. Oh, are they all going to save him? Aw.
hard carry hair
That's it. I can't do that underwater. I would have drowned. I can't do that. Jesus, I could see Jackson's arm.
hard carry hair
Yeah. Now they're all like soaking wet.
Ow! That's nice. Yeah. This is a twerker.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, flight log
What does
turbulence.
hard carrying mean? Because it's like, I hard carry you and only you, and he took the birdie from the cage. He took the little agase from the cage. I hard carry you. What does that mean?
If you think I'm gonna spoil the story, I'm not. Sorry. Because I'm not doing that.
I do plan to dive into GOT7 someday, so I guess.
Just know that I got my first strike ever on my channel by reacting to, like, you know, like the teasers and stuff for their Flightlog series. Yeah, I got a freaking strike from JYP.
I need to remember to not.
Yeah, and I
react
was just
to
like,
that.
it was a teaser for like the MV, but it was like a long teaser because it had to do with like their storyline and like
a little mini movie thing.
Kind of, yeah. But I was just like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I got my first strike on my channel for that. Yeah, I mean, you have to watch them though. Like, you have to, yeah. But anyway, but yeah, it was a good song, right? The beat.
I wanted to shake my booty. You did not. Especially when he pitched up, and he goes, and I'm like, God damn it, why am I sitting?
Yeah, it's really good.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Next is on Brian's list is You Are. So we are watching You Are next. All right.
My dumbass is gonna be like, You Are, baby. Is that GOT7?
No.
And I was like,
No,
that's not it.
No, I cannot. It's not it.
That is not it.
You ready?
Sure.
Maybe.
Blonde.
You have to remember, like, Brian's favorite is R&B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be a little biased.
So it'll be interesting to see the difference in the songs that he picks for you.
Because Hardcore is not R&B.
No. But I mean, who doesn't love Hard Carry?
What is?
Oh, Blue Bam.
Bam.
What's necklaces?
Yeah. I was looking at this to see behind.
No.
Do they come together to make? Because it looks like a 7 is hidden in there somewhere. Does it come together to? Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's a hexagon. Septagon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Jin Young. Yellow hair Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, you'll see a lot of birds in their MVs.
As they should.
Young Jay. He's so beautiful here. Ah. Bam.
Oh,
That's JB on the center.
that's beautiful on the helicopter with the sun behind them. It's beautiful sky.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's beautiful. I love this. I know.
I'm getting serious. It's like, I don't know
It's
if
so
this
pretty.
is about them
As
or
a
if it's
group,
about
another
to their
person,
friend, their
or
fans,
their family,
their fans, their
fans.
but it's
Yeah, I think this is a fan song, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a fan song. Yeah.
I need a breath. I need a pause.
You want me to pause still?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
If I cry, I cry. It's whatever. We're used to it by now.
I can't breathe, I can't eat, I can't sleep. 너 만나기 전에 난 완전히 망가져. 이제는 괜찮아, feel right. 손닿는 것에 서 있어 언제나. 구름에 가려져 있던 네 모습이 보면
Young Jay looks so good here.
I got jacket. Are they slowly coming together?
JB. I love that spin during that. I love that he's like in like a Chinese market for Jackson. I love that so much.
Oh yeah, for real.
It's a lot of fish.
That was aggressive. I don't need anything but you. That was aggressive.
But did you like it?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah, it's
He's like,
aggressive
I
love.
want to
Like,
make
he's
sure you
for
know.
no.
It's
Yeah.
like me when I just want to love my cat
that's
taco. I'm like,
different.
I
That's
love
different.
you.
You're borderline.
I love my cat so much. I'm like, I love you.
Lord.
Same way. I
I'ma
need
let
you
you
to
know.
understand.
I'ma let you know.
I love you.
You're precious to me. You need to know. Christ.
지금처럼 넌내 옆에만 있어줘 따스하게 바라봐줘 이대로 날
His ears, I cannot.
His ears are so cute, right?
It's definitely gonna be a problem.
And he's such a good actor, so that's gonna also be a problem for you as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. And I always say with Jin Young's voice, like, he can hit high notes, but like, I love his voice so much because he's like the midline
Mid-range.
of the group. He's like, he can go a little bit lower, he can hit the highs as well, but he just has this beautiful, like, kind of just like mid-ish tone, mid to high tone, and it's just so lovely. And I was like, and then you can kind of place everyone else up or down from there, but he's like the center,
yeah.
like, I don't know, I just love it.
내 옆에만 있어줘 따스하게 바라봐줘 이대로 날 모르겠지만 네 존재만으로 난 살아 숨쉬는 걸 느낄 수
Oh, the white suits.
The white with the green and the blue.
With the field, it's beautiful.
Yeah. And that was Mark, by the way.
살아 숨쉬는 걸 느낄 수
I always think there's not a cloud. There's so many clouds in the sky.
As in, it's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
Okay.
I know, it's just funny.
Those don't count as clouds. They're little wisps.
Well, not this next scene.
I will sob. Stop it.
How great is that? It's their 7. It's the sideways, but yeah. Yeah.
Goodbye, water bottle. That's sweet, though.
Yeah. The world feels different to me. I love that.
I feel like the reason why it got to me is the best thing that I think I found when I found K-pop was just seeing like these groups and these guys, their relationships with each other.
Yeah.
And that's like my favorite thing. That's
Yeah.
what really gets me attached to a group. And I know the story of GOT7 and how they stick together even when their contract ended and they left their company. They're still, and how hard their leader was it
JB worked,
worked to get them, you know,
The rights to everything.
and
Yeah.
to keep them as one. And then seeing this, and then they come together with the symbols and stuff. It was
Ooh. Yeah.
wonderful.
I know. Ooh, I know. They're such they're such brothers and like family,
Yeah.
but like such crackheads at the same time.
because
It's
I
just
do
so wonderful.
follow multiple people on Twitter, and just the interactions alone are, especially
Yeah.
Bam Bam.
Fucking Bam.
Fucking Bam.
Okay, so I want to warn you. This next video,
Lord,
this
not a
next it's
warning.
called "Look," right? So just prepare to
Look.
have a lot of them staring into your soul.
Okay.
Just FYI, because I was like, oh my god, why do they all keep like looking at me for a long? And he's like, well, I mean, it is called "Look." I'm like, oh, okay, yeah,
That makes sense.
that totally actually makes sense. I just got. So just be prepared for longing stares and gazes from beautiful eyes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Bam and his contacts. Jeez, he's like the contact
Okay,
king.
I might not be
can't.
okay with that one.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The blue tin.
This is a fun one though. I think you'll enjoy the song. A lot of like longing. I told you. Yeah. Okay. Ears.
Oh, that haircut.
Oh, you love it? I know you love it. She loves like a mullet, and that's like a little
mini
baby, like trying to grow one mullet. He does have a mullet, like eventually. Woo, JB.
Whoa, what's his voice?
Yeah, sometimes Bam gets low with it. Yeah.
Oh, Bam.
Yeah. Oh, JB looks so good.
Mullet.
Shut up.
Yeah, the mullet.
But she really likes a mullet, y'all. If you can't tell.
Well, that happened.
Yeah. Okay.
You're like, oh, he's on me. I'm like,
Mullet.
mullet. Okay, I'm fine.
Okay. You sure?
Maybe he got off the screen. Hey.
Ooh, Mark.
Ooh.
You get him. So fucking cute.
Ooh, that's
was-
fun. Ooh.
Yeah, so fun. Did you notice though, in like some scenes, like the scenery, like in the background, looks kind of like I don't know, like you'll see like in one scene the background looks one way, and the next scene it looks like it's kind of like what am I trying to say? What's the word I'm looking for? I was gonna say decrepit, but that's not the right word that I'm
like
looking.
crumbly, like
Yeah.
distressed, like
No, more.
things are like
Yeah, like breaking down.
breaking down.
Yeah. Anyway, just keep an eye out for that. I love
Look at his smile.
I love Jin Young's little blue outfit because it looks like it's splattered with little white specks, and now it looks kind of like a sky. You'll see it. See it?
Yeah.
It's fun.
And the camera moves there. It's weird.
Hey, I love when they do that. And of course, they had to go to a dab. Of course. Bam will take any opportunity. Question. Their jacket. Contacts and the smile and the earrings.
Ear.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Like, he is the contact king. I freaking love Bam's contacts. Beautiful.
Ooh, the
Building. See? You see?
but then it's being renewed. Ooh, the projection on
I
the.
love
I like the stars projected on the wall.
Yeah, I love it.
Hello again.
But look at their expressions.
Oh, his eyes.
But watch their expressions. Like, what's happening?
I don't know. It's like they're concerned.
Yeah.
Hey,
You see what I'm
now.
saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm like, what? But wait,
What's happening?
But wait, what? Like,
We
why
were
do
good.
they're all smiling, but then they're like, oh shit! Like, what changed? Like, because they like, I don't know. Like, you can just see it.
All the lyrics have been like,
If you still don't see, like the subtle changes.
yeah, in the background
smiles
too. Like
fighting.
the sun went down.
Yeah. The road is on fire. The sun is setting and getting dark. That's all sparking. That's
Going back.
yeah. What happened?
It's like, Birdie. It's like, because the lyrics were like, there was a part, I think, where it said, like, if you're sad or you're upset or sorry, like, it pisses me off and I just want, like, only happiness to remain for you and stuff.
Yeah.
Just keep your eyes on me, like, just focus on me and, like, block out, don't pay attention to the negative,
Yeah.
the negativity, and we'll be okay. And then, but then towards the end, it's like they're keeping the eye contact, but
It's
maybe
all-
the
there's
other
that change.
person took their eyes off them,
Maybe.
and then let all the outside negativity inside, and then everything just started going to shit. And they're like, keep your eyes on me.
Yeah. It's like they looked away, maybe.
Maybe the person looked away.
I don't know, in a metaphorical sense. But yeah, I loved that music video, and I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of staring.
Yeah. If they ever have explained that, and I just haven't seen that, so I don't know, let me know in the comments below, pretty please, and thank you, because I'm not aware. No, I'm not aware. Burn the stage! Is that what it is? Is it burn the stage?
Burn the stage. I was like, what are we talking about?
No, it's not burn the stage, is it? Break the beat. What the fuck was it called? I'm still thinking about the damn show Yu-Gi-Oh was in, and I still can't think of it. Hold on, I've got to see it. What show was Yu-Gi-Oh in? What is it?
I like the song if you can tell.
I'm still trying to find it. What show was GOT7's Yu-Gi-Oh in? Should I put what dance show? Because
I don't know, man.
hold on, I'm going to the Wikipedia page. Hello? Sorry, this is just really gonna drive me freaking crazy. Hit the stage, not burn the stage. I knew there was something about a stage. Hit the stage. I was close. I had that in the stage.
Can you imagine people screaming into their screams like, it's hit the stage, woman.
Everyone's just probably like, Jesus, woman. Look, you had to go on that journey with us, okay? Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next one. At least I figured it out. at least we figured it out. Now it's not going to bug me anymore. Lullaby is next.
Lullaby.
I like the song. They have like the song in like 4 different languages or something, like 4 different versions. Yeah, it's fun. It's good stuff.
English.
There is an
Korean,
English version. Spanish.
Chinese.
Spanish. I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese. Or maybe there's 5 and there's both. I can't remember. But yeah.
I was going to guess English, Japanese, Korean, Chinese.
No, there's a Spanish version. Which is funny because one of my lovely subscribers actually edited the music video with the Spanish audio. And so their mouths weren't quite matching up, but I had my mom react to it. Just waiting to see if she would be like,
are they saying...
I'm understanding how am I understanding what they're saying? It took her a minute, but she was like, wait a second. It was really funny. Yeah, it was great. It was a nice little prank that we played on her.
Oh, cute. The glasses.
That was Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark. Jin Young. I love this hair on Mark. He's such a cutie.
Oh, walking on the flower path. They're so in love. Oh my god.
Girl, I can't believe you're so unreal.
Oh my god. Hey now. Okay, Harry Potter. Fucking Ron Weasley. The flying car.
I haven't seen Harry
Blonde bam.
Like white blonde.
White blonde. Hi. Ooh, what is this switch up? Ooh. Oh, my man, why you look like that?
Because that's JB.
Why you look
That's
like that?
what he does.
Oh
My God, I really love this hair on Mark. Oh, love it.
Sweet Dr. Wee.
Footwork. Yu-Gi-Oh! Baby.
Ooh. Double bait. That's so good. I think he's gonna call too.
Yeah, double bait. And then like Jackson usually you hear like Jackson like beforehand too. Yeah. Do you notice like Jin Young's like car is like there?
Oh, and why? Oh, okay, it's levitating. Never mind. What? What is going on?
Oh, you give them glasses. I know. Plug it up. He's so handsome.
Get it. Get it.
First we have a handsome ass Jin Young, and then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Getting it. I can't. JB, I need you to nod, JB.
It's a lot of him. It's a lot. see the subway.
Why not?
Concert.
Fuck it up.
The boom boxes. Ah. Like an oasis. Sweet. Ah. That's not his life now.
Yeah, literally.
Hello? Oh.
That's GB.
It's like they're all living in a dream. There's the Harry Potter dream of the flying car. I love how the library, like the bookcases, like it was like a gateway to another universe.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of how books are. You get transported to somewhere else. And
Yeah.
Bam, in like the oasis in the middle of the desert.
So peaceful.
Yeah, on the bed, and then the freaking. He was just tripping because everything was starting freaking out in that
It's
room.
almost like you almost look at it and you think is this like the thing that like they want to do most or something? They're like, Bam just wants to be like chill in like this beautiful oasis and just like be peaceful, and like JB just wants to be like in a world full of like books and just like calm and quiet, and like Jackson wants to be on stage with everyone, which yes, that makes sense. But yeah, young Jay's
wants to be high.
Wants to just be tripping and balls. I don't know.
Balls. Everything's floating. When the fridge started like freaking out, I was like, is he having like some cravings right now? What's happening? And then the food started floating out too. I was like, what is going on?
I can't.
But I mean, who doesn't want to trip balls?
I don't want to trip balls.
That's an experience.
Good.
You're good.
And like Jin Young, it's like he was in a car that was flying, so I'm not really sure how to interpret that one.
I just want to get
like,
away,
get
want
away?
to travel,
Yeah,
want to
maybe.
experience something other than what he's constantly surrounded with.
And then Mark's was Yu Gibbs was like the dance, like, which totally makes sense.
Randomly in a subway.
Yeah. But then like Mark's was, like just kind of walking outside, being surrounded by flowers and like maybe just like beauty and like
and just maybe
the beauty of life,
and just being able to go outside and just take a walk.
Yeah, be himself.
That's the simple things that we take for granted. Like just going outside to take a walk. It's not as
not
easy
being bothered.
for famous people.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah. So that's Lullaby.
It's just like their dreams.
Yeah. That's what I interpreted as.
Sweet.
So yeah. So out of teenager hard carry, you are looking Lullaby. What you thinking?
I'm trying to go by a process of elimination, but teenage is teenage or teenager? Teenager Lullaby. Oh, but you are was so. See, this is why I don't do it.
You don't have to rank them all. You could just tell me what like your top 2 or something.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh.
I'm trying to go through the process of elimination and see which ones are at the top, but
yeah, I liked You Are.
which one made me cry? Oh,
You Are.
You Are. Yeah. Fucking hell. It would. Can I do a top 3?
Yeah.
Can I do a top 3 out of 5? Which is not really choosing.
No,
if you're being
that's
free,
okay,
it's not
though.
even half. It's like
What
more
you
than
thinking?
half. Teenager You Are and Lullaby.
Really? I thought Hard Carry was gonna be up there because you like a hard sound.
I know, but
that's so surprising to me.
I know, but as it goes for hard sounds for me, it might not be there with the type of hard sound that I really like.
Maybe, yeah.
I liked it, but
yeah,
like
you just want to twerk to it.
Yeah, it's more dancey hard.
Yeah,
the hards that usually the hard ones that usually get to me are usually more like rap heavy,
a little grittier. Yeah, a little grittier. That makes sense.
I still like it, but it's
so
just like,
for people now, obviously you already know Bam and Jackson. So obviously there's going to be a little bit more of a bias leaning in that direction, only because you know them. Biased as in like partial towards, only because you know about a little bit about their personalities. But is there anyone? You can say them as well too if you want to, but out of all these music videos, was there like one or two people who kept grabbing you?
The thing is, I can't match names to faces yet. So
that's okay. Do you know who it was? Do you remember like who
Ears?
It was? Ears is Jin Young.
Yeah. I was gonna guess Jin Young, but I didn't wanna. And JB.
Yeah, Jin Young and JB. They have a thing called JJ Project together.
No.
From like when they were like younger.
Okay.
Yeah. JJ Project.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian likes a couple. So not even a couple. Brian loves JJ Project. Surprise, surprise.
And I also want to say,
yes.
I also want to say Young J, but I also want to say Mark.
Oh.
But then I also want to say Yu-Gi-Oh.
This was my problem. When I first got into the group, I thought Mark was going to be my bias. I love Mark. When I first got into the group, I'm like, literally every single MV, the person who keeps grabbing me, it changes. Every MV I watch, I'm like, what? I can't choose a bias here. Like, what the hell?
If you're having that problem.
It was bad.
If you had that problem.
It took me like a year before I finally picked a bias.
Way more decisive than I am.
Yeah, it was a while.
It's going to be a hot mess for me.
Yeah. But Jin Young got you from the very first one, and he kind of kept your attention through all of them. That's true. But anyway.
Sometimes I don't know, but you would more know, because I would react to someone, but I'm like, I'm not sure who I'm looking at.
Yeah.
But if you're saying it's Jin Young,
yours is Jin Young. Yeah. Because you know who Bam is. You know who Jackson is.
Yeah.
And
like, I honestly seen people, I'm like, ooh, your hair.
Yeah.
Whose mullet killed me?
JB. Yeah. So that made sense that you said JB.
God
damn. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
This will be a fun, journey for me to go on.
For sure. So what was I gonna say? Look out for part 2. This is part 1. There is 5 more songs that Brian has given us for Sandi to react to. So please look forward to part 2 coming up. Please let me know down below if there's any additional songs that you want to have Sandi watch or react to. That would be helpful as well. Pretty please and thank you. And yeah, that's it for now.
Bye.
We will see you guys in the next video. Bye.